Hello and welcome to Danus Celtic Worlds. I'm Kat and sorry I've been away for a couple days. I got started on the June readings and got caught up in school things. I'm a teacher, so I got caught up in the end of the last 2 days of school, June 1st and June 2nd. Has been hectic, and now that it's all done, I'm back and I'm free for the remainder of the summer until the middle of August. So let's jump into it. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Virgo, and Virgo is a mutable earth sign ruled by Mercury, the perfectionist, the loves the sunset, service occupation in the sixth house of occupation. Virgo is ruled by the sixth house of employees, illnesses, food, love small animals, service, perfection, schedules, doing things in a certain manner and sticking to those things. Occupation is big for you. You are a very dedicated individual. And we're going to be doing your reading. Right now, we're going to go into what's going on for June. And what's going on for June is, I'm going to start off with just June since it's June 3rd today. Today, we're in the day of Libra, okay? The 1st of June, we started out with the earth sign of Virgo, which is your sign. And then today, we went into Libra in the sixth house of occupation, ruled by Mercury, the Hermit of the Tarot card. We know you're a mutable earth sign. You like consistencies, accomplishments, details, focusing on health, hygiene, and attention to detail, and schedules, as we've already said. You are really going to be having a good summer, Virgo, and I'm kind of happy for you. The 1st to the 3rd, Venus is trining Saturn, and Saturn is the police officer, the planets, so to speak. And the sun is going to trine Jupiter, uplifting and giving us feelings of energy and feeling uplifting. Okay, on June 3rd, we move into Libra, which is today, a cardinal air sign ruled by Venus in the 5th house, also representing the Justice card in the tarot, in the 7th house of other people, marriage, partnerships, open enemies. Watch what you're doing with other people, watch back. But at the same time, don't be afraid to love and get involved in love relationships. Just watch what you're doing, CMA. This is going to happen for a couple days, and then June 5th, we're going to go into Scorpio. Okay, and Scorpio, it tells us that, I'm going to be looking here, in Scorpio, it tells us to watch things that go bump in the night for some reason. And this time, June 5th, our psychic awareness, we're going into Scorpio, our psychic awareness, our intuitiveness. Scorpio is a water sign, and it's ruled by Pluto. It's, has to do with regeneration. It's ruled by the 8th house of sex, taxes, inheritance, death. It's higher awareness of self and others, intuition. Neptune is going to come into play here in a week or so after that, and 2 weeks after that. Looking at my calendar from here, and yeah, it's going to be like 2 weeks, and the 15th will fall on a Thursday when we go into directly go into Pisces and into Neptune. We'll get to that in a couple minutes, and then powers of intuition are really going to be high, and with Mercury ruling Scorpio on June 5th, it enters a Geminian kind of feeling there as well. And it stays that way for a couple days. And then on the 8th, we go into Sagittarius. And the Sagittarius on June 8th rolls in, and it encourages us to have imagination and confidence and be adventurous and philosophical and thinking on expansion and growth and, fantastic growth within ourselves. And then Sagittarius is going to go into the dyad full moon on the 9th. Okay, at 9:10 Eastern Standard Time in the morning, 8:10 Central Standard Time in the morning. And Sagittarius is going to be coupled, okay, with Saturn at this time. And then Jupiter at the same time is going to go direct, okay? And it's going to be trining with the Sun at the same time. And the Friday is a great day also for casting spell work, love spells, friendship spells. This day, today, in Libra, on June 3rd, between now and the full moon in Sagittarius, 18 degrees in Sagittarius, by the way, on the 9th of June, we are going to be so powerful and uplifting and intuitive and psychic abilities for those who really can hone into their senses and their sixth sense awareness. And, with Sagittarius being coupled with Saturn on that day, it forces us to face the reality of ourselves, of others, how we see ourselves, how others see us, and how we see others as well when we're apart and when we're together. Do we work well with them? Do they work well with us? Do I feel good about myself? How you see self, how you see your self-image, how you see ourselves at this time is important. And we need to celebrate ourselves at this time, because we can have or meet our twin flames at this time. If we don't love ourselves, then we can't love anyone else. Okay? You need to think about how we care and love ourselves, how we start honoring ourselves at this time, the time of the full moon, because with Sagittarius coupled with Saturn, it forces us to face the reality of who we are inside and outside, and who others really are on inside and outside, and whether we like them or we don't like them. And if we don't like ourselves and we don't love ourselves, what do we need to do to get to that point? Okay? We need to manifest ourselves for love and abundance. Manifest what you want. Manifest what you want to attract. The power of attraction. The secret. Okay? Sagittarius will stay in June until the 12th, and then on the 13th we're going to move into Aquarius. On Tuesday the 13th, we're going to move into Aquarius, which is, an air sign. Jupiter will then go direct at the full moon, so that feeling of Jupiter going direct is going to start on the 9th, but you're going to be feeling it for like 2 or 3 days after the fact. So it's still moving forward and going direct. And this, with Tuesday, with us going into Aquarius, which is also the star card in the tarot, an air sign, ruled by the 10th house, a fixed sign, ruled by Uranus, of friends, social groups, and, going out, socializing. You got a lot of moving energy, and the planets are all going direct, except for one. And on 15th, Pisces is going to come into play, which is Thursday the 15th. And then on Friday the 16th, we'll still be in Pisces. Pisces will be in the month of June from the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th on Father's Day. Will all be Piscean days. But on Friday the 16th, Neptune is going to go retrograde. All the way from June 16th to November 22nd, 2017. And with that happening, wow. And then, we've got Chiron in there, and Rahu is still in there, which is the North Node, the Dragon's Head. We've got all this stuff going forward, but Neptune is going retrograde. And Neptune is all about illusion and fantasies and creativity and, oh, having this dream and feelings, maybe feeling like you want to be loved in this dream. But you know what? Neptune's going retrograde, and it's going to make us see the harsh reality. It'll shift our energy this month and help us all see the reality and get rid of the illusion. We will not have that at all. With Mercury going retrograde, it's going to give us time to see things for what they really are, whether we like it or not. Okay? Whether we like it or not, baby, it's coming. It's going to be a bitch slap in the face. This is reality. Wake up, baby. Okay? And then on June 20th, we have summer solstice, which comes into play. And summer solstice is always nice. It's the longest day of the year and longest days in the year. Usually summer solstice begins on the 20th and it goes into the 21st. And the 21st, we have the days are just longer. It's beautiful. You want to go out. I want to see people going out. The summer solstice is going to be in Taurus, and it's going to be in Taurus until the 22nd, and then we'll go into Gemini, and then Gemini will be in the new moon on June 23rd, and on the 23rd, the new moon will begin, and it begins to slowly, because Gemini is the twins, the two, the two people. It's their mirror. They mirror each other. So I want you to look in the mirror, and with the new moon, it's a new start. It's like a fresh new start. So take a look at yourself and see what you want to change, manifest it, wish for it, meditate to it. With the new moon on the 23rd. And then on the 24th, we go into Midsummer's Day, which is a waxing day in Cancer. Cancer is in the 4th house as a water sign, and that's ruled by the moon. And Cancer is going to stay in there until the 25th of June, and then on the 26th, we're going to go into Leo. My guides kind of tell me to postpone any decisions you need to make. No major purchases, no major decisions. It's kind of a time for you to hold your finances. I know you want to go out and have friends and have barbecues and all this great stuff. 4th of July is coming up. Excuse me. But it's time to kind of chill for a little bit on the spending the money and the big decisions. And then on the 28th, Virgo, we're back in your sign. On the 28th of June, we're back in your sign, Virgo, until the 30th. And then the 30th of June, it goes back into Libra, ruled by Venus, in the 7th house of other people, marriage, partnerships, open enemies. Again, and that's also peace and harmony, and Libra is a cardinal sign ruled by air, but it's the ruler of Venus, and how can you not like love, right? Okay, and then of course, the 1st, the 2nd, we're in Libra, and that's the July, and then on the 3rd of July, we go back into Scorpio. So that's our astrological reading for now. We're going to start off, I have new cards, my Illuminati cards, and I'm going to start off with that, and then I have which is tarot cards, which I usually use, but I'm going to use these, my Witch's Tarot cards, to confirm any questions I may have with the Illuminati cards. I always do the Celtic Cross. I like to do the Celtic Cross because traditionally I always seem to get the best reading with that. So let's get started. Virgo, we're going to try not to make this an hour-long video. Let's get started on the shuffling. And we're going to look into the sign of Virgo, month of June. The sign of Virgo for the month of June. Virgo, mutable earth sign, ruled by Mercury. Virgo, the sign of Virgo. Almost, but I had that one. Virgo, sign of Virgo. Earth sign, mutable earth sign, Virgo, ruled by Mercury. And that's it. Okay, that's it. All right, I have my dagger here. my fame, and then my other dagger, which I always have with me. Let's go for your significator. Excellent. Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is a great sign. And the reason why I like the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles is an earth sign. Pentacles is always good because they're earthy. They're down to earth people. Okay? And they love to help people. They're smart. They're grounded. They are studiers of their craft. And that's what this person is doing. Okay? The Eight of Pentacles it tells us it's time for knowledge. This person is practicing his craft. Okay? And the Witch's Tarot cards, this is a man practicing his craft, but in the Witch's Tarot cards, it's a woman studying her craft with the same pentacles. This is a person studying their craft, hands-on training. Okay, study with your career, any arts, anything that has to do with hands-on training, anything that has to do with creativity, right, working on a project. It could be hands-on work, it could be writing, it could be you focused and disciplined with your project. Okay, putting your skills to good use, combining all of your gifts, your talents and abilities, your hard work, and it'll gain success. Okay, this is bringing growth, gain, sense of accomplishment, long and involved projects getting done, hands-on work getting done, projects getting done, successful completion, diligence of hard work, study, working in progress, okay, successful completion of things. That's your significator. Okay, this crosses you, and I've been getting this a lot. This came a lot in almost every reading. This is me. The Princess of Cups. And the Princess of Cups is basically the Page of Cups. Okay? And the Page of Cups she has a lot of psychic ability. She's talented. She's a hard worker. She is gifted psychic. She is youthful, energetic. He or she, by the way. Doesn't have to be a feminine card. He or she, okay? Gifted, talented, psychic, energetic, okay? The elements of both water and earth, okay? Associated with the elements of both water and earth, the page or the Princess of Cups or the Page of Cups, same thing, okay? Explore your talents. It's good for you because you got the work card, okay? So it's telling you working hard, hands-on projects, and then it's telling you, work on your talents, your psychic abilities. If you practice those, your psychic studies or your studies, your hands-on project, discovering yourself, discovering new abilities, talents, embrace what you hope, what you wish for, recovering the joy of your craft, whatever you like to do. Excellent card. This covers you, this crosses you, and this is the Hangman in reverse. Okay, the Hangman in reverse. This is upright because he's supposed to be hanging upside down, but he's in reverse. The Hangman in reverse. And that's not a bad card. That's a card of not wanting to transition, having a hard time changing. The Hangman lays in the abyss. But when it's like this, he's having a hard time because he's not hanging the right way, right? Hard time with transition, hard time with change. Difficult when you don't have change, okay? It is difficult when you're having a hard time changing. It's not easy when you don't want to change. The Hangman tells us, that it's time to change. It's time to make new changes. Being stuck, not being able to make that change. Not being able to move forward, okay? Having a hard time solving a situation. So you have your talents, gifts, and abilities, hard work, studying, working hands-on projects, working on your craft, working hands-on with something, working hard, energetic, studying, hoping, wishing, enthusiastic, working on your abilities, working on your craft, working on your skills, working on your psychic abilities, but you're having a hard time moving forward. That's what we've got so far. Okay? Hard time with transformation. Being stuck. Something's making you stick. Okay? Then we have the fruit of your foundation, the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is a great card. I call it the family man card. So that's really good. Family man, family woman, excuse me. And that's a great card. It's not a bad card. I'm liking this. I really am. Because the King of Swords, he is a watcher. He watches the family. He embraces the family. He is an air sign authority, a leader. He makes good judgments in the family. He or she making good judgments in the family, justice, reasoning, logic. He uses his ethics, his honor. He turns his wit swiftly into an answer. Knowledge from experience, knowledge from having loved, knowledge from having experience in family, in career, in self, in others, in relationships. This is a great card. This is a really great card. You know, he's got the background, you know, there's children here. It's a great card. Liking this card. Okay. The element of air. Okay. Wise, fair leader who sits with judgment, makes good judgment calls. Okay, I like that card. This is what's waning. This is behind you. This is the Ace of Wands. I kind of wonder why that would be. We'll have to question that later when we come back, because the Ace of Wands is a great card, but why would it be waning? The Ace of Wands is a very potent, pure form of the masculine element of fire. Creative path, career path, what kind of path you're on. And this has to go with all the hard work we're doing here that we just discussed. So your creative work, your hard work is turning into ideas, into motion, and successful reality, your hard work, your hands-on work. The card, considering a new job. Maybe in the past you were considering a new job or a promotion or moving forward in a career or a work endeavor or a project. But that's what this stands for. Okay? It symbolizes new beginnings, power, and, ambition with job and growth and things of that sort. So I don't know why you have that. That's kind of weird. So I'm not sure why you have that, but that's what you have. Maybe in the past you're considering a new job, a new promotion, a new endeavor, something successful. You were ambitious, but you kind of put it in the maybe because maybe because you're stuck, and instead of going forward with this ambition, you decided to stop because of something going on with your family. Let's take a look and see what crowns you. What crowns you? The Three of Cups. That's a beautiful card. I'll put it up forward so you can see it. This is what crowns you, Virgo. The Three of Cups. And this is a celebration, a coven get-together, family get-together, sisters get-together with friends, family, relatives, siblings, co-workers. A celebration. This is a great card. This is celebration. New beginnings. Happiness. Celebrating. That's great, because you have the family card in play already. So this is what crowns you. Okay, let's see what the possibility of your future. The Hierophant. This looks like the Pope to me. I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that. But it does. I don't practice that religion, but it does. The Hierophant. And we have to be careful with this guy because this has to do with legal, law. It has to do a lot with having legal matters in place. I'm kind of concerned about that. Contracts, agreements, anything that has to do with, I want to say, legal contracts, real estate, legal law, counseling, furthering your education, a counseling from an older person, a teacher, an adult, getting your questions answered. Maybe that's something that has to do with this ambitious card that you put on the back burner. I don't know why this is feeling like you decided to stop something for some reason. And now you're going for career counseling, you're going for counseling, something to help you figure out what you need to find on your own, finding your own truths, legal matters, letters, contracts, justice, agreements, that type of thing. I want to say for you, it feels, in my heart of heart, it feels more like counseling, getting advice. Okay, I'm going to move all my other card decks over. And then we have hopes and fears. Oh, Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse is, and now this is the purest form of abundance overflowing in your cup. But then we have it in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And I wanna wonder why on that one. Okay? It's telling me that maybe something, your hopes and fears of something that has to do with family members, because you have a lot of family here. You have the King of Swords, and then you have the Three of Cups, okay? And that's pretty darn good because the Three of Cups is associated with family, friends, you know, it's really has to do a lot. I'm feeling family, friends, feeling with the Three of Cups, it's happy occasion, gathering. I said celebrating, you know, with friends, healthy friendships, healthy growth, healthy success. But then when we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, this has to do, ooh, I got it. I got it. You're being stuck. Here, this is what crosses you, right? Then on the bottom, you've got your family. You've got the family card. Good guy, good judgment. He makes great choices. He or she, excuse me. And then we go back to your past, what's waning, and we have success, career, moving forward, and then it stops. Because you have career here. You have the Eight of Pentacles, and then you have the Page of Cups, or the Princess of Cups. And then here you have, again, celebration, gathering, good friends, good growth. Then you have the Hierophant, which is counseling, seeking guidance, seeking counseling, and then you have your hopes and your fears. But in this card in reverse means ego. It's ego, not being able to get past your own ego. Or getting past, I want to say, if you're hard-headed, stubborn, that kind of thing. Not being able to get past that. But you had the Hangman here that says you're not allowed to, you don't particularly care for change and transformation, because it's in reverse. And then here you have not being able to get over your own ego, your own stubbornness. But you have a lot of great cards here. So what are you waiting for, Virgo? Let's go into your community, family, friends. The Lovers in reverse. Wow. Community, family, friends, lovers in reverse. And this tells me that there's a problem in their relationship. Okay? That's when the Two of Cups is in reverse. It's code for there's problems in relationships, arguments in relationships with either a spouse, a loved one, someone you love. Arguments, disagreements with someone you love. Say the Lover's card in reverse. Okay? And right side up, and this is going to be ironic for you if you see, here's the snake and here's the fruit of the tree, like Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. And there's the snake. In reverse, arguments with loved ones, and the angel is guiding them. Arguments with loved ones. Family, friends, I want to say someone special to you. Hopes and fears, what you're hoping for. Two of Cups. Again, in reverse. And the Two of Cups stands for marriage, stands for lovers. Arguments. Two of Cups. Look at how this is coming in. Okay, wait. Ego, stubbornness, not getting along, arguments. Two of Cups in reverse. Not having good relationship. Let's see what our final outcome is. And I'm going to show you this. Here's the Two of Cups. Oops. Sorry, just dropped it on myself. Two of Cups. Okay? And the Two of Cups in reverse means that there's problems in a relationship, a separation, a divorce, quarrels, disagreements. But here, look at this. And I want to show you this because the Lover's card not only means, look at how they're holding each other. He's holding her up, carrying her over the threshold, good health, good happiness. The tie that bonds. They're two souls, but one. But in reverse, arguments, separation, divorce, not having problems in relationships. There's no support in friendship. Something with a best friend I'm feeling, maybe. I'm feeling more like close to somebody. Okay, final outcome. Five of Swords. Okay, and the Five of Swords is an arguing card. Okay, because this is, I'm going to do it upright. You got this in reverse though, sweetheart. Virgo, I'm sorry, you got this in reverse. I'm so sorry, baby. But you got this in reverse. I'm going to leave it up. I'm going to tell you why I'm going to leave it up. Oop. I'm going to put the Three of Cups down. And I'm going to leave the Five of Swords up. Because I'm going to do something to you so you can understand where I'm coming from. I'm going to go into my Witch's Tarot deck. Because it shows it more intensely. Okay. What this looks like. Because I'm going to tell you what it is. And then you're going to be like, okay, I got it. All right. I mean, obviously I'm going to shuffle these if I have to. But here's the Five of Wands, of Swords. And they have petty quarrels. Petty quarrels. They have petty quarrels in this. And now I want to know why the Five of Swords is in reverse for you. Okay? Because the Five of Swords is like, it doesn't just have to do with quarrels. The Five of Swords is like, okay, I've had fights with other people, and now because I've had these arguments, I just need to laugh at myself. Because this is like, you got into some quarrels or something with somebody, and now you just need to laugh at yourself. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, because this is how this is looking. I'm going to hold these cards this way so you understand. This is how this came in. In reverse, the ego. Then we have the Lovers in reverse, which means disagreements with loved ones or I love her. Then we have the relationship card, the Two of Cups in reverse, which means problems in relationship. And then here at the end, it doesn't say really quarreling, but for some reason, this card, the Five of Swords, always comes up when one of these suits is here. And after ego, being stubborn, not being able to move forward, and then you have the Hangman in reverse, which was hard transformation, not being able to move forward. You have the Lovers in reverse, the Two Cups in reverse, and then the Five of Swords in reverse is, hey, you know what? So what? We're done. We're over. Now I'm just gonna laugh at myself. Just laugh at myself. I'm holding the card up. I'm trying to get this so you can see it. You know? Humiliation, carrying a grudge. You know? It's laugh at yourself, but you kind of had some humiliation, carrying a little bit of a grudge, having a little bit of conflict, with a person or persons. And now you need to laugh at yourself. It's over. Okay? Let's see what you have underneath here, underneath your deck. And you have, wow, that's painful. The Three of Swords. I'm sorry, Virgo. The Three of Swords. And like, wow, I'm sorry, baby. The Three of Swords, which is literally what it means. Okay, I'm going to say this in the literal sense. It means, and this is upright, honey, not reverse, upright. It means betrayal, loss, too much drama, too much conflict. Something's backfired. My heart goes out to you. Okay, I want to see why. I'm going to question this Ace of Wands, and I want to see why this Ace of Wands didn't work out for you. So I'm going to use my Witch's Tarot deck, and I'm just going to shuffle and check it with one card. I'm going to shuffle it again. And the color of today, by the way, for Saturday, June 3rd, the day of Libra, in Venus, ruled by the 7th house of other people, marriage, partnerships, and open enemies, is the color of indigo. And I have blue here. And we also have the incense, okay, which is, I have it written down here. My incense for today is rue. And I'm going to just focus on the Ace of Wands in the Virgo reading. Let's see what we got here. Wow, what in the world? The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. I'll say it again. The Ten of Swords. And that is the card of being stabbed in the back. Was something happening to you at work or something happening to you? Because you got a lot of, like, people, like, I want to say someone or something happened. Some people might be feeling like they're holding grudges. They might be not out to get you, per se, vindictive, I want to say. Having a hard time dealing with something that pertains to you. And now we're going to go into my Ancients Oracle. And I do a past, present, future. Let's hope this one is better. I just blew out one of my candles by shuffling the card. I'll relight it in a second. That card just jumped. That's weird. Three of Swords just jumped. Okay, so let's be careful whatever's going on in your life, Virgo. Please watch your back this month. Especially when Neptune goes retrograde on the 16th. It's going to start, it's like going to go into Pisces on the 15th because Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. Its traditional ruler was actually Jupiter. Jupiter is now, it's kind of, it's really, still is its traditional ruler. But I want to say, for some reason, in the houses, and the verdict charts, they've kind of taken that out, and I don't know why. Okay, so there we go. All right, let's see, because I feel it getting tough here. And alchemy, just spells, spontaneity, and being outside with nature. Okay, so maybe something chemically is off. Alchemy just means, and it doesn't mean, alchemy means spell, it says spells, but unless you're doing real spells, if you're a lazy person, and I don't mean that in a wrong way, but if you're just a regular individual and you don't practice paganism, it doesn't really mean spells. Alchemy, this card actually stands for alchemy, which is your chemical imbalance, how you take care of yourself, how your health is, how you balance your life, work, life, career, balance, friendship balance, all the balances of alchemy in your body intrinsically and extrinsically with friends and family. How are you balancing your alchemy? Doing things spontaneously. Get out there. Doing things spontaneously. Spontaneous combustion. You have fire, baby. Okay? You're an earth sign, but you have fire, baby. Be spontaneous and go out there. That's be ambitious. This is spontaneity. It's telling me you need to have fire, be ambitious. Go out there and get it. And this one is a great Celtic card. I love this. And this is Ogdom. Ogdom. And what he's saying, and this is the nature card, this card stands up for, you're not, there we go, thank you. You're not getting out in nature enough. Get out in the woods more. Go for walks, go mountain biking, get out and try to be one with nature. Go out and sit on the bench. Go out and get a suntan, or go out to the pool. Go out to the beach. Ground yourself with nature. Get out more. Be spontaneous. Go out more. Here we go. Here's our story. Balance your work, balance, alchemy. Balance your chemical imbalance. Balance your work life. Balance your career. Balance your friendships. Balance your health. Be more spontaneous. Have fire. Go out into nature. Be more outdoors. Be more outdoors. Okay? Okay, lastly, we have my Celtic Oracle cards. Love these. Love them. Okay, and here. And I always read whatever's on the bottom, so I always hold my head up and I never bother looking because I want a good card for y'all. So, let's see what's out here. Almost. One more time. Okay, that's going in. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, beautiful. The seer. Okay, the seer. The seer is the protector of knowledge. Okay, the protector of books. Seers used to protect others, like the protector of the library, the protector of the book of knowledge, the protector. Go out there and protect yourself. That's kind of interesting because your cards come up as, your tarot reading came up as a lot of, argumentative. You have a lot of good cards that say that you have a lot of ambition. Your career comes out well. Your friendships come out well. But something at the end here in the last reading, these last cards came out. Do it again. They came out. That's so good. That's so good. Okay. Hold on. I had these backwards. Okay, like this. This is how it came out. The story. And then you have the seer, who is the protector. And that tells me she's the protector of knowledge, the protector of, I want to say like the coven's magical formulas and spells and library. And she's the protector of her people. Okay, the seer. And this tells me, with you having the seer, this is pretty serious, because this is saying that maybe you need to be more protective of yourself. Maybe you need to have, more self-trust, have more inner wisdom. The seer has a lot of inner wisdom, sight, perception, clear perception, seeing patterns in people, she has spiritual service, but mostly with self. Okay? There's, the presence of the seer when it comes to protection is, you know what? There's more going on that meets the eye. There's more going on below the surface than meets the eye. Explore the situations from every single angle. Use discernment in your judgments and your instincts, and don't be influenced by others or clouded by the shadow issues of other people. Protect yourself. I'm loving this because I believe that you need to do that. You need to protect yourself. I'm trying to have you see this. My hand's in the way. So, the seer. And there we go. Now we got it. Try to get it as close as possible. And I see this as for you to dig deeper, like I'm telling you, the meaning of this card is there's something. She's the protector. She's very protective, but she's protective of herself. She has insight. She's very, very deep wisdom. Protect yourself. There's something going on below the surface, more than meets the eye. You're too nice, or you don't want to be taken for granted. Okay, that's it. There. Well, I hope you liked this reading. I hope that you enjoy the reading. And I would love to see you back again for July. Have a great day, Virgo. Blessed be.